Hello my dear student friends, welcome you all to the video lecture series of network analysis. In this lecture, we shall be discussing about how to apply Y or how to find out the Y parameters for the circuit consisting of inductor, capacitor and resistor. Is that fine? Okay, so let us go for studying or applying Y parameter. Okay, Y parameter for RLC circuit. Okay, fine. So let us take example first. Example number 1. Is that fine? Great. So in this example, let us have one resistor. Okay. To this we have connected one capacitor. Then let us say resistor. Okay. So we'll take simple resistor over here. Okay. Fine. Then we'll have, let us say this is one resistor and then the inductor. So for this circuit we are going to apply Y parameter. Okay. And we are going to find out the different Y parameters. Is that fine? Okay. Let us say this is a resistor of 1 ohm. Let us say this is of 1 farad. This is 2 ohm. Let us say 2 henries. And let us say this is a 3 ohm. Is that fine? Okay, so what is our first step? You need to replace the inductor capacitors by S values. Okay, so as this is 1 farad, so we are going to replace it by 1 by S. Am I right? And as it is 2 henry, it is replaced with as twice S. Okay, so this is nothing but my impedance, okay, which is nothing but 1 plus 1 by S, and that will result as S plus 1 divided by S, right, after doing cross multiplication. Is that fine? Then this is nothing but impedance, that is simply a resistor. It is there, so it is, sorry, it is not 1, it is 3, no? Okay, so it is 3. Is that fine? And this is nothing but 2 plus 2 ohm, 2 plus 2s, right? Okay, so this is 2 plus 2s. Is that fine? And this is our modified diagram after replacing the inductors and capacitor by s values. Okay, fine. Now let us apply y parameter and let us find out these parameters now. Okay, fine. Okay, so step number 2 is what? You have to write the y parameter equations. Okay, so remember that y parameter equations, I is nothing but y multiplied v. Okay, so this step you must remember. So I1 and I2 at the left hand side. Okay, y11 v1 plus y12 v2. Similarly, y21 v1 plus y22 v2. These are the two equations, isn't it? Great. Then okay, in order to find out, so what is your step number 3? Step number 3 is to find first two parameter, that is y11 and y21. What we need to do, we need to set this v2 0, right? Set v2 is equals to 0 by making short circuit, right? So we need to make a short circuit. Is that fine? Great. Then after making short circuit, this circuit diagram will have the different kind of connections. Okay, so let us draw that diagram. So this 2 plus 2s will be in parallel with this 3 ohm, right? Yes, it will be parallel with this 3 ohm resistor, right? So 2 plus 2s will be in parallel with this one. Okay, and this is nothing but what? S plus 1 divided by s, right? Okay, so we need to go for parallel combination. Okay, we need to reduce this parallel combination. So let us perform this. So Z equivalent, now this is nothing but the equivalent resistor, that is nothing but impedance. Okay, so Z equivalent is 3 into 2 plus 2s, right? R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2, right? So 3 plus 2 plus 2s. Is that fine? Okay. After simplification, what will be your Z equivalent? It will be 6 plus 6s, sorry, 6 plus 6s divided by this 3 plus 2 will be get added. Okay, so 5 plus 2s, that will be the equivalent resistor, and that will be in series with this s plus 1 divided by s. Okay, so let me draw that. S plus 1 divided by s, it is in series with this. Okay, fine. Now let us apply KVL to this loop. Okay, so there is nothing but 6 plus 6s divided by 5 plus 2s. Okay, great. Now let us apply KVL. Fine. So V1 is equals to s plus 1 divided by s plus 6 plus 6s divided by 5 plus 2s. Is that fine? Okay, now we need to do what? Sorry, this is multiplied with I1, no? Okay, so let us take V1 by I1 over here like this. S plus 1 plus, sorry, okay, divided by s plus 6 plus 6s divided by 5 plus 2s. Okay, now let us do the cross multiplication, simplify this one. Okay, so s plus 1 multiplied with 5 plus 2s plus 6 plus 6s multiplied with s. Okay, so cross multiplication we have done, right? And divided by s into 5 plus 2s. Is that fine? Okay. So let us simplify this. Let us multiply by s first to this bracket, okay, and then we'll multiply by 1 to this bracket. Okay, fine. So 5s plus 2s square plus 5 plus 2s plus, now let us multiply by this s inside this bracket, 6s plus 6s square divided by, now let us multiply by this, and 5s plus 2s square. Is that fine? Okay, so this is nothing but your V1 divided by I1, but what is our y11? It is nothing but reciprocal of this. Okay, first we'll simplify this and then we'll perform the reciprocal. Okay, so this 2s square plus 6s square, it is going to become 8s square plus, what about this 2s, 6s and 5s? Okay, so 2 plus 6, 8, 8 plus 5, 13. So 13s, and what about the constant term? It is 5. Okay, and this is divided by 2s square plus 5s. Okay, and now let us simplify this, and let us take, oh sorry, without we are not going to simplify it, we are going to take its reciprocal. Is that fine? Because our y11 is nothing but I1 divided by V1, isn't it? So y11 is nothing but 2s square plus 5s divided by 8s square plus 13s plus 5. Is that fine? Okay. Now what is y21? Y21 is, as there is y21, right? So I2 divided by v1. Yes, we need to find out this ratio. Okay, so for that purpose we need to express this I1 in such a way that it will have v1 term. Okay, so from this I can write I1 is equals to 2s square. If I am going to transfer this v1 to the right hand side, then I'll be getting that I1 in terms of v1, right? Okay, fine. And now pay attention, what is I2? I2 is nothing but, okay, I2 is over here, no? This is I2. Okay, and this current is going to flow in this direction, so therefore we are going to find out minus I2, right? So let us find out minus I2. Therefore minus I2 is equals to I1 into, now concentrate on that circuit. So we are interested to find out current flowing through this 2 plus 2s, right? Okay, so we are interested to find out the current flowing through this. Yes, this is nothing but your minus I2, isn't it? Okay, so its opposite branch resistor is nothing but what? 3 and divided by addition. Okay, fine. So it is I1 multiplied with 3 divided by 3 plus 2 plus 2s, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so minus I2 is equals to, what is I1? I1 is nothing but this term, no? Okay, so now we are going to put I1 as this one so that we can have V1 term into it. Okay, fine. I1 is nothing but 2s square plus 5s divided by 8s square plus 13s plus 5 into 3 divided by 2s plus 5. Okay, and this is multiplied by V1, right? So let us transfer this V1 to the left hand side. Okay, therefore minus I2 divided by V1. Now instead of writing minus over here, let us transfer that to the right hand side, and now let us take common s from that. Okay, so that we can cancel out this 2s plus 5. Okay, so that we can cancel out this 2s plus 5 with the denominator 2s plus 5. Okay, so that our term get simplified. So we are going to cancel out these two terms. Are you getting it? Okay, so can I do this? Yes, I can definitely do this. So therefore this is nothing but my y21, which is nothing but I2 divided by V1, and it is coming as minus 3s divided by 8s square plus 13s plus 5. So this is our y21. This is the second parameter that we have derived. Okay, fine. Now next is what? Now in order to find out, okay, so let us go for the step number 4. Okay, to find other two parameters, that is nothing but y12 and y22. What we need to do? We need to make v1 is equals to 0, is it? Yes, by making port 1 1 dash input port short circuit. Okay, fine. So over here, now let us concentrate over there, recall the circuit diagram. Okay, so this will be shorted, right, and this will be as it is. Okay, over here, fine. So s plus 1 divided by s will be shorted across this terminal, right? Okay, so that is input terminal. Okay, so let me redraw that. So I'm going to draw this s plus 1 divided by s over here. Okay, that will be in parallel with this 3 ohm resistor because of this shorted. Okay, and this is nothing but your 2 plus 2s. Yes, is it right? Now perform the same process, do the parallel combination of this, find out its equivalent. Okay, so let us find out z equivalent. Okay, so this is nothing but s plus 1 divided by s into 3 divided by s plus 1 divided by s plus 3. Is that fine? Okay, now let us simplify this one. So it is nothing but, okay, so I'll keep 3 into s plus 1, sorry, 3 into s plus 1, shit, s plus 1 divided by s divided by, now let us multiply by cross multiplication, s plus 1 plus 3s divided by s. So we have made the denominator common by multiplying by this 3 with s. Okay, so and now I can cancel out this 3, this s and this s. Is it? Yes. So therefore 3 into bracket s plus 1 divided by 4s plus 1. Is that fine? Okay, so this is nothing but your 3s plus 3 divided by 4s plus 1. Okay, fine. Now therefore over here I can write this is my modified circuit diagram, and to this we are going to apply KVL now, right? This is nothing but as usual 2 plus 2s. This is nothing but 3s plus 3 divided by 4s plus 1. Okay, now apply KVL. V2 is equals to 2s 2 plus 2s into I2 plus 3s plus 3 divided by 4s plus 1 into I1, sorry, I2. Yes, okay, so let us take I2 common and let us transfer to this left hand side. Okay, now we need to do cross multiplication, so 2 plus 2s multiplied by 4s plus 1 plus 3s plus 3 divided by 4s plus 1. Is that fine? Okay, so let us simplify this term again. Okay, so let us multiply by 2 first inside this 4s plus 1 bracket. Okay, so 4 into 4s plus 4s into 2 is 8s plus 2 plus 4s into 2s, it is coming as 8s square plus 2 into 1, 2s plus 2s into 1 is 2s plus remaining terms are 3s plus 3. Is it? Yes. And divided by 4s plus 1 will be as it is. 4s plus 1. Okay. Now let us simplify this. 8s square is there. It is the only term which is having a square. Okay. Now let us add 2s, 8s and 3s. Is that fine? Okay, so 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 plus 3 is 13. So 13s plus, now let us add these 2 and 3, it is going to become 5 divided by 4s plus 1. Is that fine? Okay, now let us do the reciprocal of this, because our y22 is nothing but I2 divided by v2, right? So therefore y22 is nothing but I2 by v2, yes, and that is nothing but 4s plus 1 divided by 8s square plus 13s plus 5. Okay, fine. So this is nothing but our third parameter. Is that fine? Great. Now let us go for finding out y21. Is that fine? Okay, so for that we need to find out I2 in such a way that it must have v2 term. Okay, so let us transfer this v2 to this side and we'll write I2. Okay, so therefore this is my I2, and now I am going to put this I2 in the current division rule. Okay, so let us apply the current division rule. Okay, now recall this circuit. Okay, so we are interested to find out this now. I1, yes, and that is nothing but your minus I1. Okay, so this is nothing but our I minus I1, because the conventional direction is, or the right now the direction that whatever we have assumed is nothing but like this. Okay, but this is flowing in a opposite direction, so that's why this is nothing but my I1. Okay, and this opposite resistance is nothing but again 3 ohm resistor, right? Okay, so let us apply current division rule. Okay, so current division rule is nothing but I1 is equals to minus I1 is equals to I2 into 3 divided by 3 plus s plus 1 divided by s, right? Okay, now let us put this I2 over here. Okay, so we have found out I2. What is I2? I2 is nothing but this one, yes. Okay, fine. So minus I1 is equals to V2 into 4s plus 1 divided by 8s square plus, let me recall it, 13s plus 5. Okay, 13s plus 5 into this. Now let us do this. Okay, let us do the cross multiplication of this one. So this is going to become 3s plus 1 divided by s, right? Okay, fine. So this denominator s will be going to the numerator. Is that fine? Okay, and let us take this v2 to the left hand side. So minus I1 divided by v2 is equals to 4, sorry, I forgot to write this s as well. Okay, so yes, now this is correct. Is it correct now? Yes. So 3s is nothing but s multiplied by 3 plus s plus 1. I just written as 3s plus 1. Okay, so I forgot to write this s. Okay, fine. So 4s plus 1 divided by 8s square plus 13s plus 5 into 3s, because this denominator s is going to the numerator. Okay, divided by 4s plus 1. S plus 1. So let us cancel this bracket again, and let us transfer that minus sign as well. Okay, so I1 by V2 is nothing but our y12. Is it right? Therefore minus 3s divided by 8s square plus 13s plus 5 is our y12. Is that fine? Okay. So likewise, you can apply the y parameter and you can find out the different y parameters for the particular circuit. Is that fine? Okay. Now, so what we are going to do? We are going to take another simple kind of example and then we'll go to the h parameter. So we are going to find out h parameter for such kind of circuit. Okay, fine. So let us go for the next page. Great. Okay, now let us go to find out. Okay, so example number 2, y parameter, example number 2. Now let us have now this is somewhat complicated circuit. Okay, so remember that generally you will have only T type of network for different different parameters to find out, because whenever you are having inductor capacitors to into the circuit, so it is quite complicated to go for the again that delta to star transformation and all these things. So usually you will have this T shaped circuit only. Okay, fine. Okay, so let us go for this. Step number 1 is nothing but modify the circuit by putting by replacing inductor and capacitor values, by replacing inductor and capacitors value. Okay, so what we are going to do? So remember that over here we are going to write it as 3 years, no? Okay, fine. Over here it will be replaced as 1 by s. Here it will be replaced by 1 by 2s. Remember this one, right? Okay, I hope we had a discussion about this. Fine, great. Then let us draw the circuit diagram like this. 2 plus 3s now over here. This is nothing but 1 plus. Okay, so this is nothing but, okay, 1 plus 1 by s, and it is nothing but s plus 1 divided by s. Okay, so I'll write it over here, s plus 1 divided by s directly. Okay, and this one, what about this? It is nothing but, okay, I'll write it over here, 2 plus 1 upon 2s, right? So therefore it is going to become 4s plus 1 because it is going to get multiplied. Okay, so 2 into 2s is nothing but 4s plus 1 divided by twice s, right? Okay, so let me write that as well over here. Okay, it's not 2, it is 4s plus 1 divided by twice s. Is that fine? Okay, and now to this circuit we are going to apply y parameter and we are going to find out different y parameters for this. Okay, so let's go for the step number 2. Step number 2 is nothing but you need to write the equations. Okay, so you need to remember only this, I is equals to yv. Okay, so therefore I1 is equals to y11 v1 plus y12 v2, I2 is equals to y21 v1 plus y22 v2, right? Step number 3 is what? You need to make I2 v2 is equals to 0 by making short circuit at this port, right? Okay, so I'm not going to write it. Okay, so to find this one, y11 and y21, put v1 is equals to 0, sorry, v2 is equals to 0, not v1. Okay, So let me redraw the circuit diagram after making short circuit over there. Okay. So this will be my simplified circuit diagram after performing a short circuit, right? Okay, so this is nothing but your 4s plus 1 divided by twice s, isn't it? And this is nothing but your s plus 1 divided by s. Now this is a little bit complicated computation, right? Okay, now you need to perform this parallel combination, isn't it? Okay, now let us perform this one. Okay, so z equivalent 1 is equals to s plus 1 divided by s, sorry, divided by s into twice s plus 1 divided by twice s. And to this we are going to, this is nothing but r1 into r2 divided by r1 plus r2, right? So s plus 1 divided by s plus 4s plus 1 divided by twice s. Okay, fine. So how you are going to write it? You can write it simply as, so let us say s plus 1 twice s plus 1, okay, and this is nothing but becoming s into twice s is nothing but becoming twice s square. Am I right? Right. Okay, now if I am going to multiply and divide by 2 to this term, can I make the denominator same? Yes. So let us do this. 2s plus 1, so 2 into bracket s plus 1 plus 4s plus 1 divided by twice s. Am I right? Okay, because we have simply multiplied and divided to this term by 2. Yes. Okay, and this is nothing but, okay, and this is nothing but divided by twice s. Okay, so can I cancel out some terms from this? Yes, definitely I can cancel out some terms. That is nothing but 2s I can cancel out, isn't it? Okay, so only this s will be remaining over there, right? Okay, so therefore s plus 1 into the bracket 2s plus 1 divided by s into, now this 2s, let me multiply by 2 inside this bracket, so 2s plus 1, okay, now this is nothing but plus, okay, so 2s plus 2, sorry, it is not 1, so 2s plus 2, we have multiplied by 2 inside this bracket, and let us add this, then 4s plus 1, is that fine? Okay, so see how it is going to become complicated, right? So this is nothing but s, let us multiply by s to this bracket, okay, and then we'll multiply by 1 to this bracket. Okay, so let us do the bracket expansion. So 2s square plus 2s plus 2s plus 1, right, divided by, now we are going to add it, so 2 plus 4, it is going to become 6s, and this 2 plus 1, it is going to become 3, so s into bracket 6s plus 3. Okay, so simplify this one. Okay, so 2s square plus 4s plus 1 divided by 6s square plus 3s. Okay, so this is our z equivalent 1, right? Okay, now what we are going to do, this is nothing but the circuit like this. Okay, and to this we are going to apply KVL now. Is that fine? I1 V1. Okay, this was nothing but 2 plus 3s, isn't it? Yes, it is, right? And this is nothing but 2s square plus 4s plus 1 divided by 6s square plus 3s, right? So see how the complexity is going to increase if I am going to put the capacitor at this position, right? Okay, so if the capacitors are there, then definitely the circuit complexity will go on increasing. Okay, fine. Okay, now let us apply KVL to this circuit. Okay, V1 is equals to 2 plus 3s plus 2s square plus 4s plus 1 divided by 6s square plus 3s. This is multiplied with I1, isn't it? Yeah, right. So V1 divided by I1, I'll write it over here. Let us do the cross multiplication, right? So 6x square plus 3s into the bracket 2 plus 3s plus 2s square plus 4s plus 1, and this, by this process we have made common denominator, right? 6s square plus 3s. Now let us do the expansion of this bracket. So 6s square into 2 is 12s square plus 6s square into 3s. It is nothing but 18, sorry, it is going to become 18s cube, right? Now let us multiply by 3s. So 3s into 2, it is becoming 6s plus 3 3s are 9s square plus the remaining terms 2s square plus 4s plus 1 divided by this term 6s square plus 3s, right? Okay, now let us simplify that, and then finally we'll take its reciprocal. So 18s cube plus, now let us add s square terms. Okay, so 12 plus 2, it is 14, 14 plus 9 is 23. So 23s square plus, what about s? S is nothing but only two terms are there. So 4 plus 6 is 10s, and lastly only 1. Okay, and therefore it is nothing but 6s square plus 3s. Okay, so this is our V1 divided by 1, and that is Z. Okay, we are not finding Z parameter, we are finding out Y parameter, and over here we have found out our first parameter, that is I1 by V1, that is nothing but Y11, and it is coming as 6s square plus 3s plus, sorry, divided by 18s cube plus 23s square plus 10s plus 1. So this is my first parameter. Then express the I1 in terms of V1. Okay, so let us express I1 in terms of V1. Okay, so that we can have V1 term, and we can take this V1 term to the left hand side, and then finally we can find out Y21, right? Okay, so for that purpose we are going to write I1 as, by transferring that V1 to the left hand side, sorry, right hand side. So 6s square plus 3s multiplied by V1 divided by the remaining terms 18s cube plus 23s square plus 10s plus 1. Okay, and now we'll go for current division rule. By using current division rule, okay, by using current division rule, okay, so minus I2 is equals to I1 into, now let us check out the circuit diagram. Okay, fine. So we are interested to find out the current flowing through this 4s plus 1 divided by 2s, right? So its opposite branch resistor is nothing but what? S plus 1 divided by S. Is that fine? Okay, so let us do this. Therefore, S plus 1 divided by S is nothing but the opposite branch resistor, and then S plus 1 divided by S plus 4S plus 1 divided by 2S. Okay, fine, great. And now let us replace I1. So minus I2 is equals to, this is nothing but 6s square plus 3s into V1 divided by 18s cube plus 23s square plus 10s plus 1 into now this one. Okay, s plus 1 okay, divided by s divided by, now again we have found out already, we have found out this one. Okay, so let us check out where we have found out that. Yes, over here, isn't it? So you can focus over here. We already found out this, and what we have got it? We have got it as this one. Yes, this. It was nothing but, okay, let me write it as 6s okay, 6s plus 3, isn't it? Let me check out whether I am getting that or not. Let us check it out. Okay, yes, I'll be getting that, right? Okay, so over here 6s, sorry, okay, better way, yes, 6 plus 3s, 6s plus 3, and this will be divided by 2s square. This s and this s square is going to get cancelled out, right? Okay, and then I'm going to transfer, let us say, v1 to the left hand side. If I'm going to take s common from that, then 6s plus 3 into s plus 1 divided by 18s cube plus 23s square plus 10s plus 1 into, now this twice s is going to get into the numerator, so twice s divided by 6s plus 3. Yes, can I cancel out this? Yes, definitely I can. Okay, so finally what will be the remaining terms into the numerator? So that is nothing but I2 divided by V1 is nothing but twice s square into s plus 1 divided by that numerator 18 s cube plus 23 s square plus 10 s plus 1. And now let us do, yes, we have found out now. We are not going to make a reciprocal of this because we have found out this term. Okay, so either you can go for the expansion of this, these 2s square into s plus 1, or you can keep it as it is, no problem at all. Okay, fine. So this is nothing but we have found out first two parameters. Now let us go to find out other two parameters. Okay, fine. Let us go to the next page. Yes, okay. So to find, so step number 4 is to find y12 and y22 set v1 is equals to 0, right? Okay, so therefore over here, now this is going to become, what was this? This was nothing but 2 plus 3s, I think. Yes, was it? Let us check it out. Yes, 2 plus 3s was there, and this is nothing but s plus 1 and 4s plus 1 divided by twice s. Yes, okay, and this is nothing but your s plus 1 divided by s, and this is your 4s plus 1 divided by twice s. Okay, now let us first find out z equivalent. So this is nothing but 2 plus 3s into s plus 1 divided by s divided by this addition. Okay, so now let us do the cross multiplication. So ultimately we need to multiply by s to this, right? Okay, so let us do this. Therefore 2 plus 3s into s plus 1, this is divided by s, right? Okay, so 2s plus 3s square plus s plus 1, this is divided by s, so we can cancel out this s and this s. Okay, now let us expand these brackets. So 2 into s is 2s plus 2. Okay, so we have multiplied by 2 inside this bracket. Okay, now let us multiply by this 3s into this bracket. So plus 3 into s is 3s square plus 3s, right, divided by, now let us write this as a 3s square plus 3s plus 1. Okay, now let us simplify this one also. So this is nothing but 3s square plus 5s plus, this is 5, don't take it 6. Okay, 5s plus 2 divided by 3s square plus 3s plus 2, sorry, plus 1. So this is your z equivalent 1, right? Yes. Okay, now let us go for drawing the circuit diagram. Okay, so this will be your z equivalent 1, and that is nothing but 3s square plus 5s plus 2 divided by 3s square plus 3s plus 1, and that is in series with this 4s plus 1. Okay, so 4s plus 1 divided by 2s. Okay, now let us apply KVL. Okay, so I hope the complexity of this problem is increasing gradually, right? So over here, so 4s plus 1 divided by 2s plus, now this term is 3s square plus 5s plus 2 divided by 3s square plus 3s plus 1. Okay, and this is multiplied with I2. Okay, now let's transfer this I2 to the left hand side. Now let us do the cross multiplication. So we are going to multiply by 3s square plus 3s plus 1 to 4s plus 1 bracket. Okay, and plus we are going to multiply by 2s. Okay, so to this and to this, right? Okay, so 2s into 3s square plus 5s plus 2 and divided by the multiplications of these two, right? So 2s into this bracket 3s square plus 3s plus 1. Now do the multiplication. Now while doing the multiplication, be careful. Okay, so 4s, let us multiply by now 4s to this bracket so that it will be somewhat easy, right? So 4 into 3, 12s cube plus 4 into 3, 12s square plus 4s, and multiplied by 1 is nothing but simply repeating this bracket. Okay, so 3s square plus 3s plus 1 plus, now let us multiply by 2s into this bracket, so 6s cube plus 10s square plus 4s divided by, let us multiply this 6s cube plus 6s square plus 6, sorry, not 6, 3s, 2s plus 2s, right? Okay, now let's simplify it. Mark the cube terms. Okay, so 12 plus 6, 18 cube, 18s cube, 18s cube plus, what about s square terms? 12 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 10, 25, right? So 25 s square. Is it correct? Yes, it is. Then this one, and this one. Okay, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 3, 11, right? So 11s, and what is the only term? Yes, it is the only one term, divided by 6s cube plus 6s square plus 2s. Okay, so this is nothing but your v2 by i2, and we need to make its inverse. Okay, so therefore y22 is equals to i2 by v2 is 6s cube plus 6s square plus twice s divided by 18s cube plus 25s square plus 11s plus 1. Okay, now let us find out I2 in terms of V2. So let us transfer that V2 to the left hand side. So s cube plus 6s square divided by 18s cube plus 25s square plus 11s plus 1. Okay, now let us go for the current division rule. Minus I1 is equals to I2 into, okay, so that is nothing but 2, yes, s plus 1 divided by s is the opposite branch resistor, and 2 plus 3s plus s plus 1 divided by s. We have already calculated this. Okay, so let us check it out where we have calculated it. Okay, we have calculated already this one, right? And this was resulted as, okay, so this is nothing but that term, right? So that is that is nothing but 3s square plus 3s plus 1 divided by s, right? So this is nothing but resulting as minus I1 is equals to, now let us put this v2 into 6s cube plus 6s square plus 2s divided by 18s cube plus 25s square plus 11s plus 1 into s plus 1 divided by s divided by 3s square plus 3s plus 1 divided by s can be cancelled out. Okay, fine. If I am going to take 2s common from this bracket, I can cancel out this term, no? Okay, so let us do that, and let us take v2 to the left hand side. So minus I1 by v2 is equals to, let us take common 2s from this term. Okay, so 3s square plus 3s plus 1. Okay, and this is nothing but 18s cube plus 25s square plus 11s plus 1 into s plus 1 divided by 3s square plus s 3s plus 1. So let us cancel out this bracket, and finally we have got this term, and that is nothing but my y21. Okay, so I can write y21 is equals to I1 by v2 is equals to, it is y12 not y21. Okay, so minus 2s into the bracket s plus 1 divided by 18s cube plus 25s square plus 11s plus 1. So this is nothing but your last term. Okay, fine. So likewise, you can find out the y parameter for the given RLC network. Is that fine? Okay, fine. So we'll stop over here, okay, and we'll continue in the next lecture.